heat number 7 in the round of 48 with an Australian in Connor O'Leary. Costa Rica represented by Carlos Munoz. Brazil, Heitor Alves is representing that flag, and the South African Beyrick de Vries Kaipagura along with Pete Mel. Nice and glassy here at Huntington Beach. As we go to live action, Heitor Alves, goofy foot, former championship tour competitor. Some quick feet there to get to the lip. Now just hanging through to this whitewater section, hoping for inside double up. And Heitor goes right on the backhand, bangs it one time, finishes off complete, so score that for Heitor Alves.
Felipe took in the win, but that means the judges want to see you go extra big. How is that? The board in the wind, nose up in the air, somehow keeps control and puts the board down onto the water, keeps the speed up. Of course, how important is that final section? It is very important. Heitor made sure that he completed it, so it's going to be a pretty good score for his second win.
Quick feet for the Brazilian goofy foot, part of that recipe. As we see, blue jersey bangs it off the lip there, disappears in the whitewater for a second. That was a dynamic move for Carlos Munoz, representing Costa Rica.
I mean, you heard the beach erupt right there because, again, when you have stuff happening unexpected like that and you pull it off, nice.
Love it. Let's see what he's got on the inside connect. One more lipper there on the forehand just to complete the ride, and we see
there's the fan base.
Costa Rican flags.
Got a win on the qualifying series this year, just recently in Acapulco. But look at that, just connection with the lip on a sizable set wave, and it disappears from view, and you heard the crowd erupt. And that's the type where you can connect with the crowd and get them engaged in your heat. It's going to help those scores, because obviously we all were like, wow, that's the kind of stuff you need to do. Get that wow factor. He's done that and completes the ride through the inside. Nice work for Carlos Munoz. Great start.
Take another look at it in slow-mo, Pete.
Well, what does he do here? He connects with the lip. That's the most critical section. Again, everything compressing, slowing that energy as he carries a ton of speed, but compresses, and there, gone from view. And somehow maintains the speed and comes out the bottom. That's where you get compact, low to your board.
And we want to see how he's going to back up that 9-point ride. But first, it's going to be Heitor Alves. Floats through this section, comes around, bangs the lip, a little extra tail throw. And Heitor going to melt this thing through, trying to accumulate a little bit more points. Coming through the short break section, doing a good job. That's some difficult water right there, right next to the pier. This wave's going to double, triple up. Let's see what he's got. And
through his maneuvers, you know, and that's one of the things he's trying to separate himself by looking a little bit faster.
Beyrick de Vries. We talked about the South African in his big wave approach. Now we're going to see some of the performance surfing there. Just one off the top, but decides to kick out as that wave had no more opportunity for it. Let's take a look at a couple of replays.
Well, again, there is the red jersey from Connor O'Leary, so he's that top seed, winning his heat, getting in to this round here, but no connection through the inside. Some nice outside moves, though, but then this is the wave I was talking about, carrying so much speed through his maneuvers. See, he had to pretty much triple pump that bottom turn, but in order to do that, so he can get to that section, which he's done, and again, always try how important that inside section is to complete a ride. At this time, you can see it's a little bit more challenging to make the short break section, which he's done, but gosh, so hard right there. I mean, it doubled up underneath.
Munoz, he's going to want to back up that opening 9-point ride. A nice carve on the backhand, gets back up into the lip with some nice flow. So connects twice, a little carve, and then bangs the lip again. Looking good. Costa Rican appears to be probably the most serious mindset I've seen Carlos ever. Right now, you know, he's got cut the locks. He's got a more serious approach. He's always been a fun guy to be around. And well, he has had fun with all the events, but right now I think he's got a little bit more of the eye of the tiger.
Well, and it's, you know, there's a point of maturity and refining. Okay, it's like, yeah, cool, I'm a talented surfer and I want to be, but what are the goals? And right now it seems like those goals have shifted to like, hey, I've been cruising the world having a good time, to, wait, I want an opportunity to get on the championship tour and start taking big time scalps. He's had that opportunity, he had been there on the CT and lowers, he was able to get himself a spot. But, you know, has yet to find it as we watch the replay here. Again, beautiful two-turn combo on the outside, You know, this wave choice, he moved it kind of away from the pier, so you see how it split a little bit. Did well to get 2 nice moves off on a section that was kind of bending away from him. You know, it did finally come at him at the end, but no connection to the inside. This will add to that 9.0. That's really what he needed to do, was back up the 9, put himself in a comfortable situation. Now he can get a little bit more loose. Well,
you see the math on the screen. The 9 was backed up by 4.97, so Carlos Munoz, 13.97 is overall.
You know, so again, this is where it kind of gets who's going to be able to execute and find their way into that second spot.
Looking to Beyrick, Vries. A couple of nice top turns. Light-footed through that section. And able to glide again, not making the connection, but all the scoring was done outside. And here we go with Conor O'Leary. Loses the fins a bit on turn number 1. Gets back up to the lip to make it a 2-turn combo. Finding some shallow water here and hoping for the connection. The connection hasn't happened too much for the surfers right now with the changing tide, and it's going to, again, not happen.
You know, that's that lower tide.
That's how deep the talent pool is here at the World Surf League, with Beyrick Vries poking the nose there. It goes incomplete, and not going to help his cause.
Then you got 30 in that win down in Toledo.
Here we go, last year's qualifying series winner. We saw the graphic. This is Conor O'Leary. 2 big bangs on the forehand. Now he's going to stay low to the board and try to stay with this whitewater, see if he can make a connection to the inside and chalk up some more points. Got some good work done on the outside. And gets a nice little bank on the inside just to, you know, maybe half a point more there. Pete, what do you think?
Well, if you have quality moves on the outside. Again, great wave choice here. Gets the snap, and then right next to the pier, tags it. So 2 turns on the outside. He was able to use that bottom of the wave, which is something that the judges have been kind of asking of these guys by their scores. Get a big bottom turn into those maneuvers. Don't just place them up there. And again, the bonus being he gets the inside right next to the pier. It's a little deeper next to the pier, so he's able to carry that energy. Gets the little tap for the finish. This is going to go into his top 2.
6.95 will take the lead off of Carlos Munoz. Who's going to pull the pin? It's going to be Conor O'Leary, rather. Just a float. Looks like he's going to be safe unless something miraculous happens. Go to the outside, and that was the last chance for Heitor Alves. He's going to be eliminated from competition, as well as Beyrick Vries. Conor O'Leary, he's moving on, and I'm really excited to see more of Carlos Munoz, because I think Carlito this could be a big event for him. He's been looking on point.
Yeah.
Pura Vida, there you go. Our Costa Rican surfers on to the next round. We're going to come up with heat number 8.